What's up, guys, and welcome to option number 2 to how to add Alexander Radulov to your roster. And yeah, I'm looking like the world's biggest idiot. I didn't know, but he was in Team Russia's roster. I kind of got saved because it's way better if you end up creating him yourself. So Radulov's rating is only 78, which is pretty terrible. If you look at his skills, you got him 88 deking. Wow, I was pretty bang on that one. His passing is 84. His shots are a lot lower than what I would expect. His defense is even worse than what I gave him. His senses are pretty good as I gave him. Poise 75. I gave him like something like 74. Discipline is at 85. What were EA thinking on that one? I gave him like 40. I gave him way better offensive skills and way worse, senses, I guess. I gave him pretty good offensive awareness, though. And his physical, I was also a lot more generous than EA. Here's why option number 1 might be better, creating him, because he's an 84, not a 78. And you don't have to be a knucklehead to realize that Alexander Radulov clearly isn't a 78. Option number 2, Radulov is a right wing in the game. I made him a left wing. And in case you're unfamiliar, yes, Radulov's been playing right wing. If you Google his position, you're going to get right wing. But every mock draft or roster or whatever of the Montreal Canadiens lines have him playing at the left. Here's why I think that's definitely going to happen. Brandon Gallagher's going to play right wing on that first line. Maybe on that second. You don't want to have Pacioretty and Radulov playing together because they're both snipers. And Andrew Shaw, who's kind of expecting a top 6 role. I think he's more suited by a bottom 6-1, but Montreal's depth right now offensively is dreadful. So Radulov, the only spot that's left is Radulov on that left wing, on that second line, because Andrew Shaw is definitely a right wing. So is Brandon Gallagher, and Pacioretty's gonna play at the left. And you don't want to have. You could let's say you could put Radulov on that first, then Gallagher on that second, and Shaw on that third, but leave somebody like Daniel Carr or Andrew Ghetto on that second line as your left winger. That's not really what you want. So you want a pretty strong top 6, and for that reason, odds are Radulov's going to start the season as a left wing in Montreal. And I would be really surprised to see him playing on the line with Pacioretty, since they're both snipers. So that's about it, guys. That's option number 2. If you just want to add him to Montreal, you press, whoops, I selected Yemlin here. Sorry, where's Alex? Oh, it spawned me right back up. Okay, you go to Radulov, you press square, and then you press X, and he's going to be going to Montreal. I guess that's not what you really, I think it's, I dropped into free agency. Okay, but yeah, I think, it would definitely be better if you created him yourself. Just for the rating, we all know Radulov's rating is not 78. Come on, guys. I trust you to notice. And, his contract, would you pay 5 point something for a 78? Yeah, I think I get it. And he's been playing better than Ilya Kovalchuk lately. And Kovalchuk's rated at 90. So, I mean, and Kovalchuk by no means is a 90 rated player anymore. I know a lot of people probably like him, but if you check him play, he's still pretty darn good. I think if he came back to the NHL, he'd definitely get 50 or 60 points. He's just not the player he once was. So that's about it, guys. So that's option number 2. You go to Team Russia National. So this is the logo. And then on R2, you're going to go with Team Russia. And you're going to find yourself a 78 Alexander Radulov. I'm more of a fan of creating the player yourself, since we definitely know he's not going to be a 78 guy.